When was the last time you watched a film that made you forget everything around you? If it's been a while, I completely understand. These days, it's getting harder and harder to find films that actually give you that feeling. That's why in this video, I've put together the 10 best sci-fi and action films on Netflix. Films packed with wild ideas and gripping stories. So good that I honestly wish I could wipe my memory clean and experience them all for the very first time again. Especially our number one pick, which is without a doubt one of the greatest films you will ever watch. Let's get into it. Number 10, Brick. Imagine waking up one morning to find that someone has sealed your entire apartment building behind a massive wall of black bricks. No windows, no doors, and no way to reach the outside world. Overnight, you've become a prisoner inside your own home. That's exactly what happens to Tim and Olivia, who wake up trapped with no explanation for what's happening.
This is it?
What is this?
Hello?
Hello? There's no way you can wall off an entire building overnight.
As time and resources run out, the residents are forced to break through the walls to reach one another and unravel the mystery. But the closer they get to the truth, the more they realize that escaping may be far more difficult than they ever imagined. If you're looking for unexpected twists and non-stop suspense, this one is absolutely worth your time. Number 9, Atlas. When it was released in 2024, it officially became one of the most watched sci-fi action films in Netflix history, and that alone should tell you it's worth watching.
What do I do? Strap it!
Oh my god.
Atlas is a brilliant data analyst who is forced to embark on a dangerous mission to capture a rogue robot threatening the future of humanity. But when the mission goes terribly wrong and she ends up stranded alone on a mysterious planet, her only hope of survival is to team up with a giant AI-powered robot. Together, they set out on a mission to stop the threat before it's too late. Starring Jennifer Lopez, this film delivers stunning visual effects and blockbuster-level production from start to finish. Number 8, Rebel Moon. Imagine a peaceful farming village, but this one isn't on Earth. It sits on the surface of a moon, deep in outer space. Then a ruthless empire arrives with its massive warships and armies to seize the villagers' harvest by force. That's when Korra steps in, a warrior who was once one of the Empire's most powerful and trusted fighters. She decides to stand against them, assembling a team of warriors from across the galaxy to defend the village.
This isn't just pursuit of revolution.
One of the best space action films Netflix has ever produced. Expect thrilling action, breathtaking cinematography, and a richly detailed sci-fi world that pulls you in from the very first scene. Number 7, Code 8. Imagine a world where 4% of the population is born with superhuman abilities, but instead of being a gift, those powers have become a curse, forcing their owners to live under constant surveillance while facing fear and discrimination from both society and the authorities. Connor Reed is a young man with the ability to control electricity. Desperate to pay for his mother's treatment, he gets pulled into the world of organized crime, joining forces with dangerous gangs. But that decision puts him on a direct collision course with a corrupt police force armed with an arsenal of deadly robotic machines. The film has 2 parts, and without a doubt, this is one of the best sci-fi franchises you'll find on Netflix. Number 6, Space Sweepers. Made on a budget of less than $20 million, this Korean film delivers a sci-fi world and visual effects that rival some of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. In the future, Earth has become uninhabitable. The wealthy have moved to live in space, while everyone else is left behind struggling to survive. Among them is the crew of the Victory, a group of broke space junk collectors spending their days salvaging debris just to pay off their debts. But everything changes when they discover a mysterious little girl hidden inside a piece of space wreckage. At first, they decide to hold her for a massive ransom, but they soon realize she's far from ordinary, and that the fate of Earth itself may be tied to her. If you're looking for thrilling action, exciting adventure, and stunning visual effects, this is one of the best sci-fi films on Netflix right now. Number 5, Project Power. If you're going to pick just one title from this list, I highly recommend giving this film a chance, and you'll thank me later.
You don't know twice from what I'm about, but I'll do anything to find their source.
Listen to my voice.
Am I lying?
Imagine a single pill that gives you superpowers for just 5 minutes. You might gain incredible strength, the ability to turn invisible, or something completely unpredictable. But there's a catch. Your body might not be able to handle it, and you could die instantly. When these mysterious pills flood the streets of New Orleans, 3 people find themselves up against the organization behind it all. A former soldier searching for his kidnapped daughter, a cop trying to protect his city, and a teenage girl who makes a living selling the pills. Starring Jamie Foxx, and honestly, one of the best original films Netflix has ever produced. Number 4. Bird Box, one of the best hidden gems on Netflix, and I honestly don't know why the platform stopped making films at this level. This 2018 masterpiece is one of the best survival films you will ever watch. Imagine that simply opening your eyes outside means instant death. Mysterious creatures have taken over the earth, and anyone who looks at them immediately loses their mind and takes their own life. The only rule for survival: never open your eyes.
No, 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 no!
Open your eyes.
Please don't take my children!
Do you hear that? The creatures.
Mallory is a mother struggling alone to protect 2 children in this nightmare. But when she hears about a safe haven far away, she decides to risk everything, embarking on a dangerous journey down a river with her 2 children, blindfolded, relying only on her hearing and instincts to stay alive. Starring Sandra Bullock in a film that will keep you holding your breath from the very first scene to the very last. If there's one film on this list that I wish I could watch again for the first time, it's The Old Guard. The story follows a secret group of immortal warriors led by a powerful fighter named Andy. For centuries, they have lived in the shadows, fighting to protect humanity and shape the course of history. But their lives are turned upside down when a powerful corporation discovers their existence and starts hunting them down, hoping to exploit their blood and steal their immortality for profit. Starring Charlize Theron in one of the most entertaining action films you'll find on Netflix. Number 2, Don't Look Up. For me, this is one of the best films on the entire list, not because it's packed with action, but because the story and the way it builds tension make every single minute worth watching.
Our guests today have made a pretty big discovery in space.
How big is this thing, though? Like, can it destroy my ex-wife's house? Is that possible?
There's a 100% chance that we're all going to die!
It all begins when an astronomer and his student discover a giant comet heading straight toward Earth. With only 6 months standing between humanity and extinction, the two set out to warn the world, but what they encounter is even more frightening than the comet itself. Between politicians obsessed with their own interests, media outlets turning the end of the world into entertainment, and billionaires who see the catastrophe as a chance to make even more money, they find themselves fighting to convince people of a danger that grows closer with each passing day. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, without a doubt, one of the best films Netflix has ever made. Number 1, The Platform. I guarantee this film will bring back your passion for movies. This Spanish masterpiece took Netflix by storm in 2019 and is one of the best films I have ever watched on the platform. Imagine a prison built as a massive tower stretching across hundreds of floors, with only 2 prisoners on each level. Once a day, a huge platform loaded with food descends from the top floor. Those at the top eat as much as they want with no limits. But as it moves downward, less and less food remains until it reaches the lower levels completely empty. The prisoners at the bottom are left with only one choice: either starve to death or eat each other. The film has 2 parts, and it is absolutely worth watching. If you made it this far, drop a like and subscribe so you never miss our latest picks. And let me know in the comments, which film on this list was your favorite? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.